Oh my god, I'm a Devil Jin main. Oh, that's my cross to bear in life. Oh! Yeah, this character might be bottom 5, but how many times have you gone online and been obliterated by Devil Jin players? I'm not trying to make the case now that Devil Jin is not bottom 5. He is. But the reality is that in Tekken 8, when you're a bottom tier in this game, you're still in a pretty fucking good position. What's up guys, TheMainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. I've just played like 4 hours of ranked, my brain is fucking gone, it is so draining. The level of play is so high, but you love to see it. I feel like the community is like evolving, everyone is so strong. I have Devil Jin here because I just want to get a quick video out on how there's one thing I've realized more and more with Tekken 8 and that I think we should talk about, and it's that in reality in this game, there is no bottom tier. Devil Jin here, for example, I consider one of the weakest characters in this game. And I would say it's the same for Asuka. She's very weak. She might be the weakest character, I think. She struggles a lot. And then we could point to a character like Raven. He's not particularly strong either in my opinion. But being bottom 5 in this game is not that bad. When you were bottom tier in Tekken 7 or a Tekken game prior to that game, like you really sucked. You struggled. But now I hear people say, oh my god, I'm a Devil Jin main. Oh, we never get anything. Oh, am I right, Devil Jin Brotherhood main? So we struggle so much. And it's like, the reason you're stuck at like Fujin with Devil Jin, it's not because Devil Jin sucks. It's because you're not a super good Tekken player yet. Every character in Tekken 8 has some fucking bullshit. That's what I've learned. Every single character is competitive in their own way. Being bottom tier in this game is not that bad, to be honest. So Devil Jin here, while he might be bottom 5, I just want to give you a quick rundown on him, on Asuka, maybe on Raven as well, in that they have stuff. So for example, Devil Jin now has a perfect electric, right? That's very good. So let's say he does this, and probably this happens, right? You can't tell me that's bad damage, right? And now he has a perfect electric. And now you're gonna wake up and every Devil Jin Warfare Salt are gonna threaten you with one of the best moves in the game, especially for wall Oki purposes. This is his charge up, down back 1+2. This move is S+ busted. This move is broken. So you know how this goes. Fully charged. Oh, that's just half-life, right? I mean, that's bottom tier as fuck. Am I right, boys? And you know how that one, if it's guarded, gives a guaranteed flash punch, right? That's pretty good. But that's not even the best version of the move. It's the semi-charge. This one. This is the best version, and a lot of people don't get that. And it's because it does a lot of chip. It gives you a +7, right? If it counter hits, they are wall splatted. But the most important is that on block at wall, it's +24. +24 on block and chip. So here you find yourself in this super fun situation where Devil Jin players either just start looping this shit just over and over like this because he's +24. You don't dare do anything here. And if you dare challenge him at +24, he can use his safe demon paw, right? To fuck you into the wall. Or up forward 4, which is -8. Or say maybe his perfect throw game. 1-2, 1+2 break, right? Or he applies his super annoying 50-50. I mean, if you... Yeah, this character might be bottom 5, but how many times have you gone online and been obliterated by Devil Jin players? How many times have you been launched, taken to the wall, and here comes this shit, and then, oh, you lose the mix, down you go, into this vortex, you try to get up again, oh, poof, poof, and then locks you down with laser cannon, right? Laser cannon, super good. He still has 1-1 flash punch, that's -1 on block, right? Still has that. Have you seen Shackle? You know that move that hits from 7 meters away and tracks to his weak side? And that guarantees Morning Crow 2? Have you seen that? Have you seen when he's in heat? What he can do from this range? He can threaten you with a full screen unbreakable throw, right? Or he goes in like this. And this is, of course, you know, a full screen homing launcher +5 when you heat dash out of it mid. And his panic buttons to make it so you don't press into him. Back 3, you've seen Samsara, he has a parry, down back 2 is very evasive. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to make the case now that Deviljin is not bottom 5. He is. But the reality is that in Tekken 8, when you're a bottom tier in this game, you're still in a pretty fucking good position. Because bottom tier doesn't really exist in this game. Next time I make a tier list, I'm almost just going to put from S to like B, B+. And a character like this, that has this type of like tricky, super gimmicky utility, like this is super good in a first to 2. First to 2 lends itself really well to flowchart style of play. So I'm just getting a little bit fed up with people saying like, oh my god, I'm a Deviljin main. Oh, that's my cross to bear in life. Oh, and it's like, that's not the reason you're losing a lot. If you want to talk statistics, out of the Mishimas, Deviljin has the best win-loss ratio online by far. He's actually one of the characters that does the that wins the most online. He has one of the best win-loss ratios online in general. So like, how do you explain that? You explain that in that the only setting this character is bottom 5 in is if he goes up against a top tournament player who knows the matchup inside out. Suddenly it becomes a problem, but his neutral is very steppable and committal. And his down for 1 is -6 on block with a very poor hitbox. His lows are quite lackluster. Suddenly, this becomes a thing. But when you play online with your Deviljin, or you play against Deviljins online, he's not gonna feel bottom tier, I can assure you. You're gonna get fucking blown up by all of this shit. Right? I mean, how many times have you been in this vortex? Like, kablam, into the wall you go, and then he sets it up again. Oh, you stay on the ground, Tormentor, into back 4. I mean, how many times have you been fucking bodied at the wall against this vortex? Right? I'm just trying to make it clear in this video that Tekken 8 and bottom tier, I'm not exactly sure that's a thing. And I think Asuka is the most interesting example. Asuka players are the biggest chads in Tekken 8. This, in my opinion, is the weakest character in the game. But this character still has back 3. Still has up forward 3, right? -3 on block, mid counter hit launcher. Has forward 4, which is a launching homing, but is +3 on block. Has a launching fucking Sabaki, right? This one. This is a launching Sabaki that's neutral on block, albeit a high. And then we have a safe mid launcher, 1+2. Gotta stand real close to make this work. Down 1+2 guarantees forward 2. We have unblockable tech traps. We have perfect throw games. We even have launching throws, right? You can't tell me this character can't do well online in ranked battle. She has everything she needs to fuck you up, right? But when you really look at it on paper, probably the worst character in the game. But that only matters if you go to fucking Evo and you play against Yonding, Ulsan, Arslan Ash. Everyone else, you're probably gonna be able to blow up with this character, right? So I just wanted to touch upon this quickly because I just feel like it gets so exaggerated, so unbelievably exaggerated, and especially from from Devil Jin players. And when I play against Devil Jin and I'm like, oh, he's so fucking cheap. He's not super strong, but holy shit is he cheap. And I play him myself now. And I just throw people into this disgusting wall vortex. Charge up punch, charge up punch, charge up punch. And it's just like, it's pretty fucking cheap. And you can't tell me that stuff is weak. So I just wanted to have a video where I'm like, in Tekken 8, like bottom tier doesn't really exist. This is a well-balanced game outside of the top 10. What we have to do is nerf the top 10, but outside of that, sure, would I sign under Devil Jin perhaps getting a buff? Absolutely. But he's absolutely not a sitting duck. He's so far from useless you could be. So yeah, that's just a video I wanted to get out there, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.